Welcome back, all my Nightmare brothers and sisters. This is your boy Broja, coming at you with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Tonight, we're back on my alt account, the Gas Blitz, going after 7-star C3PO. We finish this tonight, then the only 7-star characters we have left are to farm Shaak Ti from 6 to 7 stars, and General Kenobi, which is only available through the Heroic AAT raid. So, this is a big step for us if we can get this done. So, for this event, we need the Ewoks. The recommendation, is to have Gear 11 on all your Ewoks, 7-star, and it also says that you should have your abilities maxed, ability level 8. I do not have all of them at Gear 11. Matter of fact, I only have 2, Ewok Elder and Wicket. Then I got Logray and Paplu at 10, and Chirpa at 9, which is probably the wrong way to have that. Chirpa should probably be one of the 10s at least. Maybe Logray as a 9. Excuse me. But this is the way I've got it. So, and I can't remember if this is the order I like them in or not. Yep, okay. It doesn't really matter the order that you have them in, like it does with the Geonosians for certain battles, where the order is important because of how they assist, their assist orders. But for this event, that doesn't really matter with the Ewoks. It's just a personal preference thing because I'm used to having the Ewoks in a certain order on the screen. So, we're going to jump right in and see if we can get this done. We may end up having to restart a few times, or we may get it done right away on the first time. There's going to be some RNG that comes into play with the opening from the Rebels. Basically, anytime we start this, if they stun or defeat Ewok Elder right out of the gate, then we have to just restart because Ewok Elder is kind of the key. As long as he's alive, we have a chance. So we'll jump right in here and see what happens. In addition to not losing Elder or having him stunned, there's a number, kind of a laundry list of perfect RNG that we'd like to see from this opening. This is a far cry from what would be perfect for us. But it's not the worst. Yeah, we lost 2, which sucks. But we have Paplu, he's not stunned, and Chewie didn't get covered by the smoke. So now, when it gets to be Elder's turn for the revive, we're going to hope that the mass revive brings both of them back. We just have to hope that we get that to go our way. All right, we're going to put it on Chewie here. Come on, bring them both. Nice. All right, so that was some good fortune. Normally, I would like to cover Elder right away, but I really need to clear Chewie's buffs, so we're going to call Paplu to assist instead. All right, and let's see, just in case Paplu assists. Nope, okay. We want, even though I want to clear Han's assists, this mass assist here is just too much damage. We want it on Chewie. And yeah, that would call Paplu to clear the buffs, but because of the turn meter gain we're going to get, Paplu's going to be able to go before Han does, so he'll be able to clear those buffs. So mass assist on Chewie. Ooh, we're going to clear the buffs off Commando, go back to hitting Chewie, then we're going to be clearing the buffs on Han, and go back to hitting Chewie after we get some protection. All right, this is going pretty well at the moment, and Chewie is down. All right, so this is about as good of opening as you can realistically hope for. There's technically some better ones, but this is pretty good. So, all right, we're going to call Wicket. This will clear his debuffs, but then also hopefully he'll crit Han, giving us some nice boosts. Go for the AoE for some more crits and boosts. So far, this is going fairly well. Come on. Back to Han. Cover Elder. Han is down. All right. This is a tricky spot because we really want to bring both of them back. The odds of us getting both of them back again are pretty small. We don't need the heal. You know what? We're just gonna bring one back and get the auto attack and hope it's Chirpa. It is Chirpa. Nice. Now we just need to keep Chirpa alive, preferably. Nope. Unfortunate. All right. Well, we're gonna put the taunt on Paplu now. Now let's see if we can get them both back. We did. Nice. AoE crits for some speed or for some turn meter. Okay, we want to clear the buffs on R2. Mass assist. Let's get rid of this commando. The heal over time is not going to do anything for Paplu. Put the foresight up so that they survive another hit. What are his debuffs? Right now, expose, healing, immunity, and offense down. Alright, so he can go into cover. We don't really need him to clear the buffs, the debuffs though. There's not really much we can do for him. So we're gonna put Elder back into cover like we like to do. As long as Elder's alive, we have a chance. So whenever I can put him into cover, I prefer doing that. Now we can clear Paplu's buffs and put Commando down. Or debuffs, I should say. Nice. Alright. See if we can get rid of Leia. I'm starting to feel like this could be the one. AoE crits. Oh, that was the only one we got. Was on the assist. That's unfortunate. Not much we can do. Because this is going to come off of cooldown next, even though there isn't a whole lot of healing that can go on, we can heal Paplu a little bit and it'll clear the debuffs. So we're going to go ahead and use that. We don't need to worry about the mass revive at the moment. All right. Get the turn meter train rolling. Survive. Okay. Let's get the heal over time. We're going to clear Leia's buffs. We're going to clear R2's buffs. We're going to put Elder back into cover. Get some crits, please. Thank you. Foresight so that they avoid some attacks. Except Paplu, there's not much I can do about that. Oh, except we're going to clear his debuffs right now. There we go. If we get the right assist here, and Leia's down, all we have to do is worry about R2. I'm going to be really upset if I don't clear the event at this point. This should be an easy win now, and even a 3-star, maybe. Should be. We should be able to take R2 out without losing anybody. Let's clear the buff. Mass assist. This is going to put him near the red. We don't need to worry about the taunt. Let's go ahead and just, because I'm used to keep making sure that Elder is, there it is. We just beat the event. It's just going to take a few minutes or a few attacks to clear 3PO, but um, he can't hurt us, so uh, the event is ours. We have 7-star 3PO. This is awesome. Um, Especially on this account where I'm trying to speed run gas. I am doing everything I can to um, invest as little as possible into the ancillary tunes necessary. So you're going to see here in just a minute when I go through the Ewoks gear and um, zetas and such abilities that I only have one zeta, and one could argue it's not necessarily the right zeta to have. I have Chirpa's zeta, which is actually a very good zeta for the Ewoks, but I don't have low grays and I don't have wickets. And an argument could definitely be made that I should have either one of those for sure. So there we go. Look at that. Got the 7-star on 3PO with this squad. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at them at the Ewoks here quick. So like I said, you, the the event recommends Gear 11, which I have on these two, Elder and Wicket, probably the two most important for the event. I should probably have Chirpa at 10 as opposed to maybe Paplu, or not Paplu, Logray at 10. But that's the way the gear came to me, and I figured I could get it done. So when we take a look, I do have Chirpa's abilities maxed. And again, uh, his leader, Zeta, whenever an Ewok ally uses a special ability, 60% chance to call another Ewok to assist. Um, Especially when we're, you know, we need to get in as many attacks as possible to try and take people down before I get hammered in a wave. Getting that extra attack, um, it's kind of necessary. Um, Elder, you have to have maxed. Now, the nice part about this is that it doesn't cost you any zetas. They're all just omega abilities. You're also going to see that with my mods for Chirpa, I was going mostly for speed. Um, I just want him going as often as possible so that I can get his mass assist going, because his mass assist gets a bunch of turn meter generated so that I can keep bringing the pain. Ewok Elder, I really have set up kind of a broken set, but health and defense. The offensive mods are actually here for defense and some speed, not so much for offense. He's not the one that I'm counting on to do a whole lot of damage. So low gray, again, other abilities are maxed, but not his zeta. His zeta actually is pretty nice for the event because whenever there's a critical hit, it generates health up for everyone, which is nice for survivability. But I just, again, trying to save as many resources as I can for the tunes that I actually need for the gas events. So I was trying to not do zetas if I could. And with low gray, you really want a bunch of potency because you use him to clear buffs. So this is kind of a hodgepodge of mods for tenacity, but potency and survivability. Paplu. So Paplu is really just there to take the hits and also to do his Vigilant Strike, which clears buffs, which you need a little bit of potency for. Again, here I didn't do his Zeta, even though every time he gains a status effect, which if watching the battle, he's gonna get hit with a lot of status effects, both from me and from the rebels. He gains 5% protection, so it's a very nice Zeta to have, but it's not necessary, as we saw. So, and then finally, Wicket. So Wicket is our damage dealer, and the big thing with Wicket is generating crits. With the more crits that he gets on the forest ambush, the more turn meter is generated for the Ewoks. So you really want him modded for crit chance and crit damage. He's going to be your damage dealer for the most part. So you want him hitting as hard as possible, which is why then it's kind of counterintuitive to not do his Zeta, because you're modding him to do critical hits, and then his Zeta gives health and protection with every critical hit. So that helps with survivability. So again, if you're looking to do this event and not have as much RNG come into play, his Zeta is vital. Can it be done without it? Obviously, you just saw it. But having his Zeta makes the event a heck of a lot easier. So anyway, with us getting the 7-star C3PO now, we're just going to go ahead and do that promotion. But we get to clear out a bunch of our tunes that we have saved as favorites. So all of the Ewoks come out of our favorites. There's 3 of them, 4, 5. So now all we've got left are tunes that we actually need to finish or complete the gas event. So I have everyone at 7-star except for Shakti, who I do have at 6-star. She's the only farmable character for gas that I don't have at 7-star yet. And then General Kenobi, which again, that comes from the HAAT raid. So we've got 200 shards or 195 shards left to go before we get him to 7-star. But now that I've got 3PO, and especially when I got Padme last week, we're starting to build a pretty good Galactic Republic squad, so I can start hitting the AAT raid, and hopefully soon can be in the top 3 fairly consistently, so I'm getting more than just the 6 shards every time we run it, so we can get this going. But now that I don't have to worry about clearing an event to get a 7-star tune that we need, we are going, and I cleared the 50 wins on Galactic War. Now we can start really gearing up our tunes. So we're going to start gearing up Ahsoka and Padme and 3PO and Shakti, so that when P2 comes around, we're going to be as strong as possible. I do have to also work on some of the pilots for P1 because we're going to be doing that in about 3 weeks when we'll have the 7-star endurance. So that's a brief little update of where we're at with the gas splits, in addition to completing the 7-star C3PO event. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, remember, expendable might be in our name, but none of you are expendable to me.